turn the upper clamp tight and use the upper tangent screw to complete foresight pointing. The vernier reading shows the angular measurement as equal to the sum of the first and the second angle. Divide this sum by 2, that is, the number of repetitions, to find the average value of the angle. Note that you can get a precise reading of the angle by this method. So, remember, these are the steps in measuring the horizontal angle by the method of repetition. The reiteration method for measurement of horizontal angle is followed when several horizontal angles must be measured from the same station. Let's take a look at the steps to be followed in this method. First, place the instrument at the common station and point to the first station B. Keeping the reading of one vernier as 0, 0, make a note of the reading of the other vernier. Then, with the instrument in the face left position, turn the telescope clockwise to side C. Then, clamp the upper fixing screw and bring the crosshair into coincidence. Record both the vernier readings. Note that their mean gives you angle BAC. Turn the upper clamping screw loose and rotate the instrument to D. Calculate the mean of the vernier readings again to obtain the angle BAD. Subtract angle BAC from angle BAD to get angle CAD. So, remember, this is the method to be followed for measurement of horizontal angle by reiteration method. You have just seen how to measure horizontal angle by the repetition and reiteration methods. Now, let us take a quick look at how to enter the data in the field book. This is the field book format for entering data relating to the measurement of horizontal angle by repetition method. And in this module, you have learnt to measure horizontal angles by the reiteration and repetition method and to enter data in the field book. These are the steps to measure the horizontal angle by the repetition method. These are the steps to measure the horizontal angle by the reiteration method. You can follow these formats for entering horizontal angle.
To measure the magnetic bearing, first set up, center, and level the theodolite at A. Place the compass on the theodolite. Rotate the telescope by loosening the lower clamp until the needle coincides with 0, 0. It indicates that the telescope is perfectly oriented along the magnetic meridian. Set the vernier at A and B to angles 0 and 180 degrees respectively. Fix the lower clamp and loosen the upper clamp. Turn the telescope clockwise to bisect the ranging rod at B with the help of an upper tangent screw. Take the readings from both the verniers. calculate the mean of the two vernier readings, which is known as the magnetic bearing of line AB. So remember, these are the steps you must follow in order to determine the magnetic bearing. Deflection angle refers to the angle by which a line is deflected from its original direction. In other words, it refers to the angle that a survey line makes with the extension of the preceding line. Deflection may be towards the right or left, depending upon the measurement of the angle in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction from the extension of the preceding line. Let us say AB is your general survey line, which is deflected towards BC. With AB extended up to P, the angle PBC is termed as angle of deflection. To measure the deflection angle, first set up, center, and level the theodolite at B. Set the vernier at A and B to angles 0 and 180 degrees respectively. Turn the telescope to bisect the ranging rod at A. Tighten the lower clamp. Transit the telescope to the ranging rod at P along the prolongation of AB. Loosen the upper clamp and turn the telescope clockwise to bisect the ranging rod at C. Take the readings on both the verniers and tighten the upper clamp. Calculate the deflection angle from the vernier readings. So remember, this is the procedure for measuring the deflection angle, angle PBC. To prolong the straight line, first set up, center, and level the theodolite at B. Direct the telescope towards ranging rod A and bisect it perfectly. Adjust the A and B verniers so that their readings are 0 and 180 degrees respectively. Loosen the upper clamp and transit the telescope by 180 degrees. With the help of a code of signals, fix the ranging rod at point C. So remember, this is the procedure for prolongation of the straight AB to D. In this module, you have seen what the uses of the theodolite are. The theodolite can be used to determine the magnetic bearing, determine the deflection angle, perform the prolongation of a straight line, This is the procedure for measuring the magnetic bearing of line AB. This is the procedure for measuring the deflection angle, angle BBC. This is the procedure for prolongation of the straight line AB to D. Traverse is a method in the field of surveying to establish control networks. Two methods of traversing are 1. Included angle method. 2. Deflection angle method. Included angle method of traversing is employed for a closed traverse. A closed traverse has a series of linked traverse lines where the terminal line closes at the starting point. A polygon is an example of closed traverse. Let us see how to perform traversing by included angle method. Consider a closed traverse in the form of this polygon ABCDE. Set up the theodolite at point A and center it. Adjust the vernier A to 0 degrees and the vernier B to 180 degrees respectively. Orient the telescope along the north line with the help of a compass. Then measure the magnetic bearing of line AB. Now, once again set the vernier to 0 degrees and fix the upper clamp. To measure the angle at A, bisect the ranging rod at E by loosening the lower clamp. Then, tighten the lower clamp and open the upper clamp. Turn the telescope in the clockwise direction to bisect the ranging rod at B. Now, angle A is measured by noting the readings of the verniers. Similarly, the rest of the angles of the polygon ABCDE are measured by centering the theodolite at the points B, C, D, and E of the traverse. Finally, an arithmetic check is applied on the measuring angle using the formula. 2n minus 4 the whole multiplies 90 degrees, which equals to the sum of interior angles. So remember, the included angle method of traversing done by taking the bearings of the initial line first and then measuring the included angles of the traverse.
नमस्कार, मैं दिव्यांशी चौहान।
नमस्कार, मैं भगवती जबनाल। आप सभी का सीएससी कड़ी की तीसरी चर्चा में आपका स्वागत करते हैं।
हमने अभी तक बात की सीएससी सेवाओं के बारे में, जिसमें त्यागी सर ने हमें सीएससी का एक ओवरव्यू दिया। साथ ही हमने बात की पीएमजी दिशा योजना के बारे में।
अभी तक हम सुनते आए हैं स्मार्ट सिटी के बारे में। कल्पना कीजिए एक ऐसा